What is up, my legion of leasers, my army of apartment maniacs? Boom! Let me share something with you right here, right now. Life isn't fair. Life isn't fair. Life isn't fair. Is it, Kurt? Is life fair, Kurt?
You make what you can of it, but most of the time it's not fair.
You make what you can of it, but most of the time it's not fair. Let me tell you something right now that is hard, true, that just is not that great as leasing consultants, but it's important that you learn it. When you give discounts, when you give somebody a deal, when you decide, you know what, I'll go 50-50 with you on your security deposit. When you do something to offer a promotion, give a discount, give somebody a special, give them a little bit something extra because you like them, you actually train them not to sign the lease with you. And life isn't fair, but it's important that we realize this. Discounts, specials, promotions train people not to do business with us. Why? We forget one little thing when we give a discount, a special, a promotion. And that one little thing that we forget is this. They can't read our minds. They don't know what's going on in here. They don't see behind the curtain, so to speak. So when you say, okay, yeah, I can put together a little special for you. If you can sign the lease right now, today, I'll knock $50 off. In their head, people are pessimistic by nature. They're going, okay, so we're at $50 off. So the regular price was for suckers. Maybe what I'll do is I'll wait a few more days and that 50 will become 75. Maybe a week from now, I can afford to wait a week. I mean, right at about a week, it's pretty much do or die for me, but I'll just wait a little bit longer and see if that special gets better. They're gonna go 50-50 with my security deposit. Why don't I give them a bad time? Why don't I be difficult? Why don't I be like, that's not good enough? And they'll give me more off my security deposit. Maybe I won't have to pay any security deposit. Maybe if I give Kurt a really terrible time, he'll have to leave a security deposit with me. Kurt, you give me $500, and if I like the service living here, I'll give you your $500 back. It's so crazy that we're like, man, people are so crazy. They're so difficult. They're so hard with us. I'm trying to help them. But yet we don't realize most of the time we do it to ourselves. The minute you start to say, if you can do this, I'll do this. If you can sign the lease right now, I'll give you this discount. We've got a special. It ends in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your prospects were born at night, but they weren't born last night. Stop giving discounts. Stop giving specials. Stop giving promotions. And figure out what's important in that person's life. What does their current situation look like? What is their ideal scene? Understand how your community, your apartment, you can help them get as close to ideal as possible and say things like, hey, Kurt, because of the fact that you told me you want to work from home, you want that extra space of a home office, but you don't want to pay for 2 different bedrooms. That's why I recommended this particular floor plan, and it's not going to be around forever. But hey, no sweat. If we lose it, I'll work with you. We'll find the next best one. Well, what do you mean by next best one? Well, we only have 2 of these available out of our 375 units. Next best, we're going to have to start looking at a 2-bedroom so you can actually use that second bedroom as your office. This is the only 1-bedroom that I have that has that kind of nook for the office. Well, I want this one. Got it. That's why I recommended it. Does it make sense signing the lease? Yeah, I guess it does. Is there any way you can do a special on the price? No, I can't. All right, let's go ahead and do it. The other reason why you don't want to give specials, pricing, promotions, little spiffs here and there is you're training that person to really give you a difficult time during renewal. When you give somebody a special to sign the lease, what happens to them at renewal time? They turn into Janet Jackson from the 90s. What have you done for me lately? Dun, 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 dun. Whoa, whoa. Well, you gave me $50 off 9 months ago. Why aren't you giving me $100 off now? You don't like me? Right? It's just a bad road to go. Does that make sense on specials, on promotions, on doing a little something extra for somebody? No good deed goes unpunished. Does that make sense? The way people rent apartments has changed. Today's renter has access to more information. Today's renter has more choices. The apartment industry needs you. Studies have shown that moving is the most stressful life event. The old sales training, well, it just doesn't work today. I'd like to teach you how to take the stress out of leasing apartments in a way that's meaningful to you and your renters and get you 7 times more leases. I'll show you how the perfect leasing process works. I'm gonna walk you through everything from answering the phone to closing the lease. I'm gonna show you how to determine your prospects' wants and their needs so that you can build value in your apartments. You will learn how to handle any objection or complaint. I'm gonna show you how to connect with your renter so it's easy for them to rent with you. I've taught the best property management companies and thousands of people just like you how to lease apartments. Property management is complicated. I'll simplify it for you. There's more competition than ever before. I'm gonna show you how to be number one. All of a sudden, your career, it's gonna make perfect sense, even if you've never worked in sales or property management before. And for the advanced property manager, I'm gonna show you how to take things to the next level. Leasing University is a new, simple, step-by-step process that's effective. We're gonna help you become a rock star in property management. I'm Matt Easton, and this is Leasing University.